Alright, so I want to show you a few tips about using the Maker Pen as part of building custom rooms. So first things first, we have to go get a Maker Pen. So we get that from the sandbox machine. So let's go over here to the sandbox machine. It's in the creative category. So if you're somewhere else, hit that creative button. It's the first thing there. Grab out the Maker Pen. So probably familiar with the Maker Pen from charades or from other parts of Rec Room. The basic function of it is it lets you draw in space a 3D object, and when you grab it, it becomes a real physical object with gravity that you can throw. So pretty cool. But you can actually do a lot more with the Maker Pen. So let me show you a few tips. So let's say we wanted to put something on the stage over here. So let's go over to the stage. And actually, I'm going to make my goal, I want to put a robot head right up high near the roof, and you'll see why I want to do that in a second. But first, let's show you how I would build something like a robot head. So the first thing to know is that the Maker Pen has two modes. It's got basic mode, which is the default. You get 3 shapes, you get a bunch of colors. That's basically it. And in basic mode, like let's say I want to draw a red box. So here's a red box. It can be any size or shape. There it is. As soon as I grab it, it becomes a physical object. See how it's got gravity and collision? So in basic mode, I create it, I grab it, and it's immediately an object. If I go to advanced mode, some things change. So first of all, you'll see I get way more tools. We'll go through them in a second. Colors are on a separate tab. You got this mirror button. Don't worry about that. We're not covering that in this video. That's for sticking stuff to yourself, which we're not going to do today. So, first of all, one thing is now I can draw a constrained box so I can get a perfect cube, which is what I want for my robot. And now check this out. So I'm going to draw a cube, very much like in basic mode. But there's a key difference. Now when I pick it up and I let it go again, notice that it doesn't fall. I can't throw it. It doesn't have physics. It's not yet a real object. It's still in edit mode. And that's so, in advanced mode, you have to manually put it in edit mode. So you press this play button, now it's a real object. So there's an additional step when you're in advanced mode. You can't just grab it and it becomes physical. You actually have to manually put it into object mode. Okay, so let's build our actual robot head. So there's our cube. We're in edit mode because there's no gravity. So let's do some eyes. So I'm going to do a cylinder. Let's make them white, like this. Oops, I'm still in constrained mode, so I'm going to hit undo. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to turn off constrained. There's a nice little thin disk. I'm going to move that into location, put that roughly there. Seems pretty good. Now I want my other eye to be identical. So I'm going to clone it. So with clone, I get this blue tip, and I put it into the object that I want to clone. Pull and whoa, I got the wrong thing. Let's go ahead and delete that guy. Clone, pull it. Damn it. Apparently I suck at this. Clone. Pull and hold the trigger, and then you'll get a copy attached to the pen, and then let go of the trigger when it's where you want. So you can clone things as many times as you like. You can also delete them. Let's make some pupils. So cylinder again, make these black. For a nice little disc. Let's put that there. Let's clone our pupil. Put it there. Okay, I won't get too fussy because I don't want this video to get too long. Now let's give this guy a facial expression. Do this with the tube tool. Let's give him like a, whoa, what's going on? Put that there. Pretty good. There's our robot head. So now we're done. So I'm going to press that play button. It's now a real object, okay? And so I can come over here, stick it to the wall. Now remember I said my goal was I wanted my robot head up the top near the roof. So actually, let me clean up a couple of these random ones I made before. So Here's our robot. Now, I can't reach my hand all the way up there to get it there. So how am I going to get up there? I'm going to show you. Okay, so hang on a second. I want to get in my tracking space. So let's go here. Let's go here. All right. So now you should have a pretty good view of the wall. I'm not sure you can see up top, but you'll get the idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build a box, make it pink so you can see it. I'm going to build a box to use as a step ladder. So I'm going to move over here. I'm going to build a nice big box. I'm going to put it in play mode. I'm going to drop the pen for a second. I'm going to stick it right about there. Grab my pen again. And then I'm actually going to teleport on top of it. So now I can get it nice and tall. And so I could make this as high as I wanted. I could teleport much higher. I could even do something like, let's build a box. I'll put it in play mode. I'll stick it to the wall. I can teleport it. Well, probably teleport onto that. Let's see. Oh, I'm too close to the roof there. I can teleport there. So now we're up really tall. Okay, grab the pen. Just teleport it down, teleport it back. And so here, I'm going to turn off the streamer cam. All right, now you got my view. You can see my robot head up there. Let's get rid of these step ladders. Get rid of that guy. Get rid of that guy. So that's pretty cool. So one more thing, actually, before I go. I'm nearly done here. So the clone thing that I did in edit mode also works in object mode. So let's give myself another step ladder here. Yeah. Why can't I teleport on that? Oh, put that in play mode. The play versus edit mode is still pretty confusing, and we're going to make it more obvious. Oh, something that happens a lot is you can stick things to yourself. So see how, this probably looks pretty weird on the video, but see how that's moving with me? I've actually stuck it to my own head. So when that happens, I'm going to bring it out. Make sure you hold it away from your body. We got to make that better too. Okay, so let's teleport up onto that. So now I'm kind of up high off the ground. What I can do here is clone, and I can have lots of robot heads. Oh, there's one more thing actually. So let's say I want to change this facial expression. I want to go edit. Pops up this menu. Hear that noise? That means I'm in edit mode again. So I'm going to actually delete that facial expression. And give him a new facial expression. Close enough. Lovely. All right, and then press play. That's now a real object again. I'm going to hop down. And there's my robots. Okay, so there's some Make a Pen tips. Hope that's helpful. See you next time. Actually, let me get rid of my step ladder. Perfect.